Hello, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, episode 4, where we are still, running into cacti. No, we are still looking for a place to set up shop. A deer? Yep, I can't pass it up. Oh, I lost him in the grass. Boom, got him. That's right. Eye of the hunter. So I don't want to get too far from the forest because I don't want to be too far from all of the trees and the town. But I'd like to find a nice flat patch of gravel out here because the dominant ore out here in the let's scrap these. The dominant ore out here in the plains is coal, and that's kind of what I would like to get a bunch of at some point. Oof, running into cacti all over the place. Really what I need... This area is pretty... Look at this. That's what we're talking about right there. So, let's clear this stuff out. Just gonna break all this grass, and then we're gonna lay the... Oh, wait, no, this isn't gravel. This is... Oh, this is a dirt road. But it seems like... I'm not sure. Okay, so let's try this. If I dig here, I'm just getting rocks. Yeah, it's the same up and down this road. Ugh! Well, it's a good thing I noticed that before... Yeah, before I set up. This whole dirt road is gravel. That's not the same. That's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is some naturally occurring gravel, and we're getting too far from the woods. Some naturally occurring gravel here in a relatively flat location. I don't want to be too close to the house, but I don't want to set up on a hill. Oh, we're getting hungry. Oh, a deer, huh? Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. That's fine. I did find out that you can use rotting flesh to make fertilizer, and I've been getting rid of all my rotten flesh, so unfortunately that's a thing I've got to start collecting again now. Who's got beef with me? You do? Come here, good sir. He's like, what? Yeah, how about one for your eyeball? Sit down, why don't you? No, we don't want the shamway sandwich, but I do want your rotten flesh. I've gotten rid of a lot of it, and now that I know that I need it, I'm going to start collecting it. Really, I should have paid better attention. Looked around in the crafting menu, seeing that there was so much to this game that was new. I saw that you could make fertilizer out of turds, but I did not notice that you can also make fertilizer out of rotten flesh. So that being the case now, we're going to make sure we collect every bit of it. Because we're going to need a lot of fertilizer once it's time to start our farm. I think this is gravel here, right? Dirt? No, that's just dirt. Ugh. It's gonna be tricky. Getting further away from the forest. Check our map here. So not too far. If I head south, which is what I'm gonna do, I should end up I'm gonna run into this house. I don't really want to do that either, though. Time is running out. We're gonna have to head back, and I don't have hardly any inventory space. I need a permanent place to start basing my stuff at. There. How about you? Give me what you got. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing? Okay, well, I know you do have something of value. Your rotten flesh. And your bones. I mean, the bones are good too. Okay, so we'll work our way back over towards the woods. Oh, boy, they're just out here wandering the prairie. Couple of them. Guy behind him. We'll chop you up. And we'll take care of your friend here who is coming at me at a pretty good clip. There you go, right in the face bone. Yeah, take a seat. How about one for your eyeball? There you go. Scrap plastics, no. In fact, I don't even have the time to carve you up for food. Right? Oh, wait. Oh, again, it's this road. Ah! The dirt road, it gets me every time. What we need is a nice big old patch of gravel not associated with the road. What do we have here? What is this? That's full-on stone. That's not really what I'm looking for. Oh, we can't allow you to live. I'm sorry. You're gonna make me use up all my arrows, I know, but... Can of dog food? Yeah, we're gonna eat that. We're actually pretty hungry. Maybe if there's a spot right here on the border of the forest, that would be really nice. In fact, I could follow the border of the forest south and see if I can see any gravel. This looks like gravel. I believe this is. That's relatively flat. Okay, so it's not that flat, but it's flat over here. Okay, let's start it like this. Let's go. It's pretty flat. Okay, all right. How about, yeah, a shot in the shoulder, but a shot in the head. Oof. Need to not miss. Just picking them off one at a time. It's a lot easier than dealing with the city, man. Or the town, as it were. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure this gravel here, this is going to be where I want to mine. So, let's do it like this. I heard somebody. Oh, look at this. She's coming to play. Ooh, how did that miss? Better take aim. And one for the head. Okay. Bullets! Oh, those bullets are so valuable. Yeah, I heard you. Exactly. Okay, we'll take the shotgun shells. Rotten flesh, I should... No, we're gonna... 2 casino tokens, we're gonna get rid of those. That's fine. It's just 2 of them. Let's see what she had. And bottled water. We're gonna drink that. And... that's fine. That's fine. We're not gonna need a lot of jars. Pretty soon we're gonna have more jars than we know what to do with. 2, 3, 4 by 4. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello. This little, yeah, exactly, a little bush there. Well, you can see this flagstone is nice because it goes down instantly and you don't have to build it up with a frame after that. And it's nice and sturdy. So what is that? That's a 6 by 6. Let's go. Let's go a little bit more. All right, we're going to use up all of our stone here just for the flooring, just for the foundation, but that's okay. So with that, that's 7 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And eventually we're going to have to go 8 by 8. But that is going to be another time. So let's get back to our home. Our temporary home, but it is our home nonetheless. Oh, I'm just glad we found some gravel. Bird's nest. That's important. Can't afford to pass that up. Cotton. Yeah, we're going to need one more cotton. Yep. Oh, now my big concern is going to be running that furnace all night. Going to really draw the screamers over to us. Oh, I could be picking up these chrysanthemums too. For some reason I thought I was full on inventory space. I mean, I am full, but I thought I was full and couldn't even pick up these. Who's? I'm being hunted. I don't see where they're coming from, but it's 9:15. I really need to get home. The sun is setting. I think that was a nest. I'm not going to mess with it, though. That's a nest. We'll get that one. Go, go, go. Gotta get home. Should be pretty close to home by now. Oh my. Further away than I thought. There we are. Okay. Alright. I think we'll make it. As long as there's no zombies outside to contend with, we should be fine. Overheating. It's alright, we're going to get inside and cool off a little bit. We're going to destroy this because I don't want to have trash on my floor. Alright, let's get rid of the meat, fat, bone. Alright, now we'll crouch. Nope. Crouch, yes, thank you. Okay, we'll put in more seeds and what, the rotten flesh? No, we don't want to, well, we'll put it down here with the moldy bread, I guess. Empty glass jars. Where is our ammunition? Is that over here? We don't really have a spot for ammunition yet. Oh, because we're all disorganized. Because this is just our temporary home, so... Alright. We're going to have to stay busy tonight. It's going to be multiples of... let's do 30 for now. That's fine. We'll have to get more stone in the morning. And then what? We're going to put in there duct tape, the iron, the hide, coal, nitrate. You can have my chrysanthemums. We're going to make cotton into cloth. Stay busy. And then we're going to make more wood spikes. Probably another 10 of those. So if I go, let me see, if I want to do an 8 by 8 structure, I think that's reasonable. If I do, well, if I do a 9 by 9, I kind of have a center point. I keep it 7 by 7. So I don't want to get too large. And then I have a lot more spikes and things that I have to put up. This corn, before we even eat any of it, we are going to make seeds out of it because we're going to plant some of that. We're going to put up our lead. And let me see here. This bandage needs to be here. Paper, oil. Feathers. Yeah, we can make some more arrows. We're going to need some. Maybe not. Maybe not. We have quite a few arrows already. And we're going to be able to make iron arrowheads pretty soon, and those are going to be better arrows, so... what we can do is we can put our iron in there. We have the bellows, the pipe. I did not bring enough stone and clay to make the forge. I could have made the forge. That's fine. The forge doesn't take that long. And we have an iron hoe already. That's great. That means we'll be able to start farming very quickly. We'll just have to, you know, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cook. We're going to have to make some food here. And I want to do it quickly because I don't want to be holding on to stuff that's going to attract the zombies. Where's my... Oh, the cooking pot was right here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go some wood. And then, what, bacon and eggs? Oh, we got to put the cooking pot there. Yes. Very good. Stop it. Okay. Put the meat back and the egg back. Okay. Alright. Things are moving along. Let's take a look at what we got here. Spikes, seeds. I don't really need the seeds yet. My plan is not going to be to be replanting trees anytime soon, but I'm going to move these seeds over there. Alright, let's take all this extra cloth and see what we can make for clothing here. So, we need new gloves and new pants if we can make them. I don't... Cloth leg armor, cloth gloves. Yep, we can do that. Fiber pants we're gonna have to hold on to for a bit. Looking a little, looking a little ragtag, but I guess, you know, that is the way it goes here in the post-apocalyptic area of Nava's game. Let's see, we got wood and stone. This fire should be done. Turn this thing off. And we got bacon and eggs now. So finally, we can take care of this food. We are really, really hungry. So let's eat some eggs and bacon. Delicious. And look at that. +1 wellness, up to 101 stamina, 101 health. We're going to do that again. 15 fullness, +1 wellness. Let's keep it up. Gonna keep on eating it. We're just gonna eat it all, actually. We're gonna get ourselves good and full. Bunch of bacon and eggs. Deer bacon, most likely. Although I think we killed a pig or two. Alright, so we're crafting a bunch of stuff. And unfortunately, that's kind of about all we're doing. We still have to be very quiet. We're making some defenses, but we don't have any up. Tomorrow... Oh, you know what we can do? We can also make 10 flagstone blocks out of that cobblestone. Tomorrow, what we're going to need is more clay and more stone, enough to put some walls up on our cobblestone enclosure that we're making, and then we'll actually have more we can do at night, because then we'll actually be able to mine, and hopefully we'll be able to have a furnace running all the time. And get all kinds of iron being melted. But for now, I just want to keep my activity level under the radar. Get these seeds together. No potato seeds yet. I would feel really good if we had some potato seeds, but it is what it is. We can do this. Can make 3 bottled water. Put 1 more there. Use up the last of our snowballs, but that's fine. We have a source of water over there. We have a cooking pot, so we can always boil our own water out of the river now. And of course, we're carrying some red tea on us for when we get thirsty or overheated. And turn off. Okay. Water, cooking pot. Very good, very good. Getting that crafting up. Now I'm going to take a second to look at this. So I've realized that to make the wrench, we need mechanical parts and forged steel, but that it has to be made at a workbench. Well, when I looked up a workbench, workbench requires a wrench to make. And I'm not sure how we can get mechanical parts without a wrench. So yeah, it's going to be a little interesting putting those two together. I'm not sure if I can just take a hammer to like a refrigerator per se and get mechanical parts out of it that way. I suppose I should do a little bit of research into that. See if they have like any kind of a, there's a TV here, but that's not going to be mechanical parts. That's going to be more like electronic parts, I believe. And again, I was under the impression, although I haven't done the research with it yet, I was under the impression you needed a wrench to take that stuff apart. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to make a wrench when you need a wrench to make a wrench, and you need a wrench to get the parts to make a wrench and a workbench. Yeah, a little bit of a circle loop of logic there. But I imagine we'll figure it out. We're a ways off. That's all kinds of steel, and steel requires your construction tools to be up to 40, and we're not that high. Not even close. So I can make a workbench well before I can make steel. Head spring. Oh, with a workbench you can make mechanical parts. Interesting. So let's look at that for a second. Mechanical parts, steel and duct tape. Spring, steel and coal. Okay. Well, we're a good bit away from all that. There we go. Got ourselves some cloth gloves, although they don't look like... So they're not really gloves so much as they are like armor. Which, I mean, you know, I guess. Sure, why not? We could make some cloth boots. That's what we could do. So we'll go the hide, and where's the rest of our cloth? There it is. All right, so we're going to make... Oh, no, I thought... Yeah, there it is. Animal hide poncho. Helps you survive hot weather. That's going to go here, I think. So we could do that. We could also make some of these animal hides, but I want to say these protect against cold weather. So, yeah, I don't think we're at a place to be able to do that yet. Or at least not where it's going to be of much value. So we'll do cloth boots, and we'll do an animal hide poncho. We have lots of animal hide as it is. There's no reason to save it. Not when there's better things we can make. Because we've been overheating a lot. And now we can always put on a hat. I can always take off the helmet and put on a brimmed hat to help keep our temperature down. But if this poncho will do the trick, then that would be a better choice for me, I think, because the poncho will not replace anything, whereas if I want to put on a brimmed hat to keep my temperature down, then I have to take the football helmet off, and the football helmet has incredibly good protection. All right. Poncho does go to the overcoat, and it's minus 20 per... Okay, that's wonderful. That is really, really good. So that's going to help us stay very, very warm. And we can put these corn seeds in the refrigerator. Get the animal fat up here. What are we talking? 3 in the morning? Well, we've been pretty productive so far. How about wooden frames? We're going to need some of those. Yeah, there we go. Wood frames. Let's make... probably 20 is a good number. And we'll use these. The beauty of frames... here, I'll show you why I'm making these frames. The beauty of these frames are, unlike the cobblestone blocks, when you place a cobblestone block, it's there indefinitely, unless you take the time to mine it up. With a frame, you can place the frame, you can jump on it, you can use the frame as all kinds of a structure, and then you can just pick it back up. So it's like temporary scaffolding. So I usually carry frames on me when I'm constructing a building, which we're going to be doing tomorrow, because that enables you to quickly get up and down areas and build temporary structures that you can pull back up very quickly. Because now that we have a site laid out for our base, which, oh my goodness, did I even mark it on the map? Good thing I can see it there. All right. So we have our base laid out. We're going to get the walls up, and then hopefully by this time tomorrow night we'll have a forge running and we'll be mining. Something else to keep in mind is it's day 4, which means there's going to be a care package arriving. There's going to be a plane that flies overhead and drops a crate full of goodies and supplies somewhere randomly, and if you want it, you kind of have to start running for it right away and not take your eyes off of it. They don't mark them on the map anymore. They used to mark them on the map for you so that you could always see where they were, even if you didn't see where they dropped. Now they don't. If you don't make the effort to start running after it as soon as you see the flare, the smoke flare popped, you likely will not get it by the time the flare is done. Okay. Waiting for more time to pass. You know what we could do, actually, because I want to be productive, I just don't want to go overboard, is we can make some tallow. That's what we can do. And again, I could have been doing this the whole time, but like I said, I really, really don't want to run into a screamer. And the more we run these fires, the more that chance goes up and goes up. But if we run into a screamer right now, I would be in a lot of trouble. In fact, I'm going to keep my painkillers on my hotbar, because my only hope is going to be to pop a pain pill and start clubbing people with my club as I retreat up the stairs, and then if I have to, I would jump off the 2nd floor and just go running until the sun came up. But we can get this tallow, we can get this animal fat cooked into tallow, and then we're going to use that to make some torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, that's one too many. 9 cloth, 9 wood, and 9 tallow, and we'll be able to make some torches. And then we'll have more than one, because right now we just have the 1 torch. What was that? Thought I heard something. Well, it's 5 in the morning, so I feel a lot better now. If a screamer does show up at 5 in the morning, I'll be able to very easily run pretty much. If I had to just run flat out for an hour until the sun came up, I could. So that would be my decision for that, is I would just pretty much run. I'm hoping I don't have to do that, because God only knows what kind of havoc they would wreak on the house. But if they destroy this stuff, if they destroy like these cabinets full of food or equipment, or the forge when it has a bunch of iron in it, then that stuff is lost. Then it is gone. So I don't want anything like that to happen. So I'm trying to keep all of these things empty, so that if somebody shows up, I can just bug out and just run away. Alright, we'll take the wood, the pot, the tallow, and then from here we shall make torches. There we go. Being productive, making things. Takes a little bit, but that's fine. We're going to need more wood, more stone. Oh, I should have made... Could be making iron tools, but... Yeah, we'll see. The more we use our stone axe, the more our construction tools will go up. So maybe it's not super important. Not yet, anyways. Oh, I think we're going to wrap up this episode right before daybreak. So this has been 7 Days to Die, episode 4. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun watching, because I definitely had fun playing. So be sure to come back next time and see what we do with the new day. Hopefully we'll get our base complete. But until next time, take care.